Hello and welcome to Prelaunch log number 3. This week I've been working on a new lobby for players to jump into. So this might be the thing that you see right off the bat when you jump into the game. And it's got 3 little tables here. The first table is new multiplayer game. The second table is the internet, possible games that are already going on. Right now there's none. And the last one is something that's coming soon, which is the training section, but that's for another log. So I actually got a pretty cool little lighthouse lookout, pulled the lighthouse part out, so now you're kind of on top of the world, seeing how the world's going by. And I really wanted to show off the new multiplayer game controls. So one thing I really don't like in VR games is when you have a little laser pointer and you're pointing at menus. I don't feel it's like real. So I wanted to get something that felt really real when you're trying to get into games. So it's got the same sort of settings that you have when you're in the game. So if I actually change this to the storm setting, it'll start getting a little bit more stormy in the view game. You can see it's getting a little bit dark already. And the other thing that you can adjust is 2 things. So the first thing you can adjust is the daytime. So if you look up at the sky, you can see it's starting to get affected. You can make the sun set. So you can start a game that's like at 8 o'clock when the sun's going down. Or you can start like right in the middle of the night. As you can see that my weather is finally kicked in, so now I have like lightning going on and the other things. And then if you want, you can switch it back to something else. Let's go back to non-stormy weather. Because obviously at night you can barely see anything. So let's say that we want to spawn right in the morning, like 6 o'clock. And the other thing is that we can also adjust the speed of the wind when you get in the game. So if I turn the wind right off, it's going to let this little flag that I just made out of sail go down, or you can get it really going hard where it's flipping around. It's probably flipping around too large for the amount of wind that's in this game, but I'm going to adjust that so it makes a little more sense. Let's start off like 6 knots, and then the next thing you do, so you've got the controls, and you just grab a hat, and you put it on. And then it loads you into the game. So now you're in the game, it's got the same settings. It's sort of morning, and there's a bit of cloud out, and the moon is setting over there. So there you have it. So I jump back into the lobby because I want to show you how you would start a game if there are games going on. I've restarted and put in another fake game, so you can either start your own game or you can pick up this, which then flips this hat around and shows you what time it is, how much wind there is, and what players are in there, and that'll be the Steam name because this game will be going through Steam. Put this on, and it loads, and I'm here. And you can see over there that the floating guy in the world, that's a fake guy. But yeah, now you're in the world, and as you can see, there's very little wind, just like it said, 3 knots of wind, and there we are. We've joined a new game.
So I went out last weekend with my sound designers, and we got a bunch of sounds off of my sailboat, so that was really awesome. That means we'll be getting sounds into the game pretty soon. We're using an audio engine to make sure that the sound is a really important part of the game. One thing that I think that you really need in these kinds of games is to have that proper sound effect so that you know, or so that feels you're right there. So that will probably be shown off in the next couple of weeks, but I knew that as soon as I got the sound ready in the game, I'm getting real close to launching. So there are a few things left, but the lobby is almost done. The way that you join games is almost done. I'll probably add some settings or something that allows you to change a few things in the game, but I'm getting real close. Just the major things is making sure that the sailing physics are all tweaked and working really well, and adding some game elements so that you can jump into a sailing game pretty quick. Like if you want to race your buddies, you can just have something that sets up that kind of scenario. So anyways, if you're interested, subscribe to the thing. This is really the only place I'm releasing information other than on the subreddit rvive. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them. Thanks a lot. Bye.